So there's a few other people we should touch base with before we get too deep into things. And there's a few new people as well, it looks like. Yeoman Chambers.
I'm Yeoman Kelly Chambers. I've been assigned as your administrative assistant.
Okay.
I'll manage your messages and help you monitor the crew. And I must say, it's such an honor to work under you, Commander Shepard.
I'm glad to have you on the team, Miss Chambers.
Please, call me Kelly.
Okay, I wonder, Yeoman, is Yeoman like your legal first name, and then Kelly's fine.
Okay,
it's easier.
Kelly.
Anything else?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
What are your responsibilities?
I'll keep you notified of any messages or appointments you might have. If any of the crew has important business to discuss, I'll make sure you know.
Isn't that the type of task better suited for a VI?
Yes, but being your yeoman is just my official
Oh,
role.
okay.
Unofficially, I observe the crew. Everyone knows how risky our mission is. Many of us may not be coming back. That's a lot of pressure. I have a degree in psychology. I'm good at sensing when people are overly taxed.
You make sure the crew's mental health is sound?
Yes, I look for warning signs. I listen. It's not a full-time job, and it's most effective when done informally.
We're lucky to have someone with your skills, Kelly.
Thank you, Shepard. What else would you like to
So
know?
a yeoman is, I guess, like, it's just an assistant, I guess.
This organization has a dark reputation. Do you have any concerns working for them?
Not at all. Our methods can be harsh, but Cerberus has noble objectives. We look out for human interests. Advance human technology, save human lives. They're good goals.
It sounds like Cerberus wants to dominate all aliens and put humankind on top.
Cerberus looks out for humanity, but that doesn't mean we hate aliens. My sister started a dog shelter, but she loved cats
Yeah,
too.
okay, fair enough. That's a good
I
point.
love humanity. I also love Asari, Quarian, Turian, Solarian, Hanar. That isn't in conflict with Cerberus ideals.
Okay.
This organization has a dark
Oh.
reputation.
Not at all. We look out for human interests. Advance human technology, save human lives.
How do you feel about being assigned to the Normandy?
I was handpicked by the Elusive Man to help fight the greatest threat known to humanity.
How did he find
How do
you?
I feel? Honored, exhilarated, terrified. But mostly I feel encouraged. Under your leadership, we can't fail.
Don't worry. We'll defeat the Collectors.
I trust you implicitly. The moment I met you, I knew I could close my eyes, fall back, and you'd be there.
Okay. Well, Chambers, I'm alone.
I might do more than catch you, Kelly.
Now that's an enticing
Oh, yeah,
thought.
okay.
Anything else you'd like to talk about?
No, we're good.
I better go.
Okay. Maybe we'll talk later.
Yeah, maybe we will. Okay, here's the elevator. Let's,
A scientist is required to use the technical laboratory.
Are you serious? Okay, we need to get that scientist they were talking about. Now, we've got weapons lockers here. Nothing I really need to worry about at this moment, I don't think. Let's see. Oh, I can actually use a shotgun. We've got two options, but how do you know... How do we know which is better? Eviscerator sounds pretty cool. This is the thing we read about on our computer. Let's try that. And Jacob, you can only use shotguns. Let's have you use an eviscerator, I guess. I wonder if these are only for looks. Or do different weapons have different abilities?
Commander, there hasn't been time to really settle in and take stock. I want to say that working with you is a great opportunity to do something that matters. It's a privilege to serve on the Normandy, Commander.
You may change your tune if we end up like the original Normandy.
Maybe. As long as the Elusive Man walks his talk, and you do the same, I'll do my best to make sure we succeed. That's been the condition for my service so far. I have issues with certain actions Cerberus has taken in the past.
What has Cerberus done to make you nervous?
A lot. They've been called terrorists, and with good reason. Doubt you can find a more checkered past. But if the Collector threat is real, and we do something about it, Cerberus will be remembered differently.
Okay.
Or we'll all be tried and executed. Can't count on people thinking about it as hard as I have.
I like him. He's like straight up with me. I appreciate
I look forward
that.
to working with you, Mr. Taylor.
Likewise, Commander. Let me know if you need anything.
So you're not the chattiest dude. Here we go.
Can I help you with something?
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
Already? I'm not big on forcing these talks, Shepard. Let's do this later.
How are we doing, Jacob? What's your sense of the mission?
Probably the same as everyone else. I just want to figure out what the real threat actually is. Got no problem with risk. I just need a clear goal. Anything else, Commander?
What do you think of the state of the crew?
We don't have a full complement. We don't stand a chance without the right specialists on side. Anything else, Commander?
I understand you made quite an impact after you left the Alliance.
Miranda and I stopped a Batarian plan to release a biological agent on the Citadel. That's when I first met her. It took us out to the Nemean Abyss and back. Saved the Citadel like you, but what's the saying? A good deed's like pissing yourself in dark pants? Warm feeling, but no one notices. The whole thing was hushed like they're good at doing. But I know what I did, and I'm proud of it.
Alright.
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
Already? I'm not big on forcing these talks, Shepard.
Okay, peace.
Let's do this later.
We'll talk later.
Commander.
I don't think it's forcing. We're just asking questions. Now we've got a comms room. Oh, this is where Edie hangs out, I guess.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the FTL communications
I guess she can
room.
be anywhere.
In addition to interfacing with the FTL comm network, Normandy is fitted with a quantum entanglement communicator linked to the Elusive Man's office. This allows lag-free communication even when you operate off the comm grid.
I've never heard of a quantum entanglement communicator. How does it work?
Essentially, two subatomic particles are created in an entangled state. One is installed here, and the other in the Elusive Man's office. When one particle occupies a given quantum state, its entangled partner will always enter the opposite state, no matter the distance between them. If we alter the state of our particle, that alters the state of the Elusive Man's. This allows us to send data in the form of quantum bits.
So that's good.
Why aren't these used everywhere?
Each quantum pair costs nearly as much as a comm relay, and can pass only one quantum bit of data at a time. In addition to the cost and bandwidth issues, the system is strictly point-to-point. To contact 100 different worlds, we would need to manufacture and install 100 entangled pairs, one linked to each world.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Okay, good to know. Now, where would... So we can't get into the tech labs. That's off limits. Edie can hang out here as well.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the Armory, where small arms are maintained and upgraded. Using Omni-Tool, computer-aided design, and manufacturing, we have the capability to manufacture several new models.
Well, that's cool. So I can actually... We can manufacture our own weapons.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Already? Alright, what do we have here? She's lying! God damn it, Kelly. I have nothing here.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the Combat Information Center. Here, the crew receives sensor data and coordinates gunnery and damage control efforts. While Normandy is flown from the bridge, during combat, the commanding officer issues orders from the CIC.
Alright. Now, okay, we've got Captain's Cabin, Crew's Quarters, and Engineering. Let's go Captain's Cabin. Let's check out my pad. Oh. Look at
What's this area of the
this.
ship?
This is the commanding officer's quarters.
It's larger than the quarters of other warships I've served on.
This is a Cerberus vessel, not an Alliance warship. Accommodations have been made for personal taste. That said, this space is directly under the exterior pressure hull. The fitting yard workers called it the loft.
Okay. Save your crew from an overwhelming attack. Return to active duty. Oh, I see. These are like actual achievements. Nothing here. Upgrades improve. Okay. So this is essentially the same as what we see out in the CIC then. We can adjust our music to our liking, I guess. Oh yeah. That's a good alarm to wake up to right there. but we'll save that for later. And then we can actually customize our gear right here. This is good. Let's go a little bit more. Yeah, let's do that. And then for our, you know what? We'll give the Cerberus stuff a try. They've been nice enough to bring me back alive, so why not? Now let's head down to the crew's quarters. I wonder, is Chakwas still here? Oh, yep, where is she? There she is.
Commander
The layout is
Shepard,
so similar. Well, it's the
I
same.
watched the Normandy crumble with you on board. It's good to see you alive.
She's
I'm
older.
shocked. You're serving on a Cerberus vessel now?
Surprising, even to me. Yet, here I am. The kind of trauma you endured would have changed most people. But not you, I see. Welcome back, Shepard.
Do you have everything you need?
I believe so. This medical bay seems very much like the sick bay on the original Normandy. Only thing missing are my private reserves. I even had a bottle of Ceres Ice brandy that I was saving for a special occasion.
I'll keep an eye out for a replacement bottle.
Oh, you needn't. It's expensive, and we have much larger concerns ahead.
It's the least I can do. Come on now.
Doctor, you've been with the Alliance for years. Why leave now?
After the Normandy was lost, the surviving crew was reassigned. I was stationed at the Mars Naval Medical Center, a very respectable position, but it wasn't on a starship.
Colonial military life isn't for you?
I've spent most of my life on warships, never knowing what the next mission might bring. I'm used to the hum of engines, the creaking of bulkheads, that subtle vertigo when the momentum dampeners kick in. Life planetside is just too static, too boring.
Yeah, you just got a lot cooler in my books, actually.
You're not the Cerberus type, Doctor.
I don't work for Cerberus. I work for you. On a mission that may be crucial to the survival of the human race. I have faith that your dealings with Cerberus will be ethical. I trust you, Commander.
There's a very good chance this mission will be a one-way trip. Are you prepared for that?
I've been through the reclaiming of Shanxi, the Skillian Blitz. We survived the Battle of the Citadel and the destruction of the Normandy together. I've lived a full life. No regrets. I'd like to make sure the crew gets the same opportunity.
Jeez, we should get you out on the
I'll
battlefield.
see you later, Doctor.
Commander.
Okay, find a bottle of Ceres Ice brandy at a store somewhere.
Access to the AI core is restricted.
Okay, I guess that's Edie's housing then.
What's this area of the ship? That's all for...
Chef surprise again?
Jeez.
Come on, Rupert.
I'm sorry, Princess. Filet mignon and caviar coming right up. Let me just get out my doilies.
I like this guy.
Real nice, Mr. Gardner.
I like this guy.
Commander Shepard, the hero of the Citadel. You did humanity proud that day. Miss Sergeant Rupert Gardner here. How can I be of service?
Do you have everything you need?
I make do. But have you ever tried to prepare a decent meal with military provisions? I'm good, but I'm no miracle worker.
Okay, he takes pride in his
Taking down
job.
the collectors is going to be rough business. The crew deserves a few fine meals before they throw themselves into the fire.
What do you need?
If I had some quality ingredients... Oh, shit. You've got more to worry about than grocery shopping on the Citadel. Forget I mentioned it.
You know what? Give it to me. I'm already looking for, like, ice
If I
brandy.
head that way, I'll keep an eye out.
Much appreciated. Most of this list is probably standard fare for those namby-pambies on the Citadel. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
What do you do here on the Normandy?
What don't I do? Most think of me as the ship's cook, but I'm also the facilities technician and custodian. HVAC, plumbing, non-mission critical electrical. I make sure they're all clean and running.
So the man cleaning the toilets is also preparing the meals.
Little sketch.
I wash my hands. Most of the time. This ain't no luxury liner. You have to pull your own weight in a Cerberus vessel, and I catch what falls through the cracks. Through the cracks.
How do you feel about working for Cerberus?
Damn
Oh, my
proud.
God.
Cerberus gets the job done. The Alliance and Council have got their heads buried so deep up their butt puckers they can't see squat. It'll take good old human ingenuity to crush these collector vermin. Only Cerberus knows that.
How did you find your way into Cerberus?
Can you believe I was once a family man, working the EZO rigs along the frontier? I was happy enough, but losing everything to Batarian raiders can change your outlook. I needed to make a difference. I'm no soldier, but I've got skills, and Cerberus keeps an eye out for talent. I'll do whatever it takes to help, be that plumbing a sewer, routing an air duct, or keeping everyone's bellies full.
All
I
right.
won't take any more of your time.
Back to work.
So, like, literally, they bring the best of everyone. Oh, Miranda's here. Okay, let's talk.
Commander, what can I do for you?
You have a minute, Miranda?
No doubt you've got a lot of questions.
A few.
Cerberus isn't as evil as most people believe. If I can help allay any of your concerns, I'd be happy to do so. So, what would you like to know?
I know what we're doing here, but what's Cerberus's long-term goal?
The advancement of the human race. Nothing more, nothing less. The Solarians have the Special Tasks Group. The Asari have their legendary commandos for stealth and recon operations. Cerberus is humanity's answer to those organizations.
But those organizations are regulated by governments. Who keeps Cerberus?
Let me guess.
Nobody. We're privately funded and our backers trust the elusive man to make the right decisions. But he's very clear about our goals. Protect humanity and serve its advancement.
Are you military or political? Or both?
Cerberus has several divisions. Political, military, scientific, but we're all working towards the same goal. We keep our ranks and structure similar to the Alliance. A lot of our recruits started there, but not all Cerberus operations use the same protocols. We try not to get bogged down in bureaucracy or formality.
What kind of resources does Cerberus have?
We're very well funded, though I doubt anyone other than the elusive man knows exactly how well. But our resources aren't unlimited. Reviving you and rebuilding the Normandy was a significant investment, and a significant risk. We're all hoping you can do the impossible. No pressure.
Yeah, okay.
What can you tell me about the elusive man?
Not much that you don't already know. Even I don't have access to most of his background. And you've seen more of him than most ever do. It's rare for him to become directly involved in missions, but you're something special. Whatever else people might say about him, I can assure you he's got humanity's best interests at heart. That includes you and me.
Yeah, or you're
How can you be sure of
brainwashed.
that if you know so little about him?
I didn't get to where I am without knowing how to gauge people's motives and ambitions, even from brief encounters. He's no saint, and he'd be the first to admit it. But he is committed. Humanity couldn't have a better advocate.
Tell me about yourself, Miranda.
Oh, I guess that's fair. I've spent the last 2 years learning everything there is to know about you. Well, you should probably know that I've had extensive genetic modification. Not my decision, but I make the most of it. It's one of the reasons the elusive man handpicked me. I'm very good at just about anything I choose to do.
You certainly don't lack for confidence.
It's just a fact. My reflexes, my strength, even my looks, they're all designed to give me an edge.
What?
No point in hiding from it. It's the reason I'm trusted to oversee the most dangerous, risky, and technically demanding operations Cerberus undertakes. And it's why I was assigned to you. It's my job to make sure you succeed, Shepard.
What level of genetic modification are we talking about?
That's very thorough. Physically, I'm superior in many ways. I heal quickly, and I'll likely live half again as long as the average human. My biotic abilities are also very advanced. For a human. Add to that some of the best training and education money can buy, and, well, it's pretty impressive, really.
Sounds like you were designed to be perfect.
Maybe, but I'm not. I'm still human, Shepard. I make mistakes like everyone else. And when I do, the consequences are severe. Everyone expects a lot from someone with my abilities.
Thanks for the information, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
Of course, Commander,
So-
whatever you need.
I wonder, like, was she, like, test tubed or something? Sounds like she was basically, you know, created.
A gunnery officer is required to access the gunnery control station.
Okay. So much of this ship that I'm commanding is off limits to me, which is quite strange. I understand we may need certain people to... Oh, look at this. Okay, we've got life support, port observation, both blocked. Men's restroom, let's check this out. Yep, okay. Definitely a bathroom, that's positive. And just for research purposes, we better check out the women's.
Shepard, the men's
Okay.
restroom is on the port side of the ship.
Great, thanks.
Oh, she's a cutie. How old?
She'll be a year old next month.
Oh, you'll miss her first birthday.
Wow. My family lives in New Canton.
Oh, that colony's on the edge of the frontier. Could be vulnerable to collector attack, couldn't it?
Exactly. It's most important that she have a first birthday. That's why I'm here.
Ooh. I'd ask you some questions about that, but not allowed, apparently. Okay, so these are all on lockdown as well. Last but not least, let's check out engineering.
What's this area of the ship?
Normandy's cargo deck. It includes facilities to rearm and repair Normandy's embarked ground vehicle and shuttle.
My last ship didn't need a shuttle. Why do we have one?
This ship is nearly twice the mass of the previous Normandy. It is more difficult to land the ship on high-gravity worlds.
Okay, so we shuttle out there then. Kind of like a, like the Mako, I guess?
You came all the way down here to see us?
Ooh.
You're speaking to our commanding officer.
I'm touring the ship, getting to know my crew.
I'm Engineer Ken Donnelly, handling the power control system.
Love the accent.
This is Gabby.
That's Engineer Gabriella Daniels, actually. I'm responsible for the propulsion systems.
What can we do for you, Commander?
Are you set up okay down here?
We can't complain. I just wish it didn't take so long to calibrate the FBA arrays.
Kenneth, you're complaining.
What problems are you having?
When they upgraded the Normandy design, they got a bit sloppy with the FBA couplings. I won't bore you with the tech, but there is an array of attenuators in the primary power transfer system that channels the field bleed.
Kenneth, you're boring the commander with tech. In short,
Oh, okay,
if we
these
had
guys are cool.
T6 FBA couplings installed, it'd save us a lot of maintenance time each day.
Why isn't something like that already installed?
It's probably just a design oversight. Efficiency isn't affected, it's a maintenance issue.
Also, the T6 model can be hard to find. Nash and Stellar Dynamics discontinued them.
We could probably find used ones in the Omega markets, but we have no time for shore leave.
So basically, I'm looking for some brandy, I'm looking for, like, food, and now these couplings. I guess, you know, as the commander, there's a couple of things I can take out these guys' plates, make sure they're all happy, and then they'll help me longer, or they'll help me more in the long run.
Where did you receive your training?
Both Gabby and I started in the Alliance, serving on the SSV Perugia.
She flew in the first wave at the Battle of the Citadel. We saw Sovereign firsthand.
Why did you leave the Perugia?
After you died, Anderson lost political clout.
Oh.
The Council backslid on the Reaper menace.
They discounted Sovereign as an isolated threat, as a single...
Which was bullshit. They said your warnings of a greater danger were mistaken or delusional.
We lost respect for Alliance leadership. We need to fight the real enemy, and only Cerberus seemed to be doing that.
How did you wind up with Cerberus, Ken?
Once you were gone, the Alliance brass descended like vultures, tearing apart everything you'd said. I was very public with my defense for you. I didn't hold back.
That's an understatement. If Kenneth wasn't such a talented engineer, they'd have court-martialed him for insubordination.
But it got me noticed by the Elusive Man. He made an offer, and here I am.
I wonder, like, how the Elusive Man is finding all of these people.
So why did you
That's
join,
what's
Gabby?
weird.
Kenneth and I have been partners in crime since we graduated from Tech Academy. When he got the Cerberus offer, I insisted that it include me. He'd fall apart without me.
Thanks, Mum.
Also, I love engines, and the Normandy is state-of-the-art. When I got the opportunity to work on her, I had to jump.
So you guys, like, together?
What do you think about Cerberus?
Actually, we don't know much about the organization other than the Normandy team. We know our mission and who's in charge.
We're off to kick the collectors right in their daddy bags. That's enough for me.
Yep, collector's daddy bags.
Will do, Commander.
Okay, FBA couplings. We'll
I'm
see.
amazed, Shepard.
What's this area of the ship?
What's going on? He said he's amazed. He must have been saying something like, I'm amazed he came down here, because he was pretty surprised.
What's this area of the ship?
This is main engineering, which contains the ship's main fusion plant and Mass Effect core.
Alright. Yeah, this looks impressive. Don't understand it, but that's why these guys are here. Now, let's head down. What's going on down here? Anything? We've got like a table set up. That's about it. Some type of shitty hammock. Alright, so it's barren down there. And these just bring us around. Okay, so I see. We basically just go in a circle. Both of these take us through to engineering then. Let's just confirm. Yeah. And how do I get down there? Am I missing something? It would be, theoretically, right through here, but that's... okay. Maybe we can't access that either. My whole ship is blocked off, and it's kind of weird. I guess I'm gonna have to put some trust in people. I don't really have a choice. Let's head now to the CIC. And let's see if we can't start saving the galaxy. Okay. Oh, we actually have a map layout. This is cool. Let's check out what we need to do. So, go to Omega. Go to the Citadel. Find a bottle of Ceres Ice Brandy at a store somewhere. Travel to the planet 8. Travel to Ziona. And travel to the Normandy crash site. Now, what I am thinking... assemble a team. That sounds good. So we need to find Kasumi Goto. We need to find Zaid Masani, who's in Omega. Request a meeting with the council. Ask Arya about Morden. Now, a couple people have suggested that we go and see Morden Solus. I think it was, who was it? Miranda? Did she say that? Travel to Corliss. Find Dr. O'Keir. Okay. Find Archangel. And go to the prison ship Purgatory and pick up the convict. Jack is rumored to be the most powerful human biotic ever encountered. Currently, she's being held. Cerberus has negotiated for the prisoner's release. Okay. So we've got a bunch of people that we need to pick up. We need to go to the Citadel. And then, in order to stop the collectors, we need to pick up all the people. So we'll try to coordinate some of these things with some of our main missions. But I think, first things first, we should probably go to see Morden Solus. And this is... he's currently in a medical clinic in the slums of Omega. There's a couple people in Omega, so maybe that's where we'll head first. Alright,